10 Worst WWE Matches of 2024. Despite their tremendous success, WWE did have their fair share of mediocre matches in 2024. 10. Ridge Holland vs. Shawn Spears, WWE NXT Spring Break in 2024. Shawn Spears was poised for major success upon his return to WWE as part of their developmental brand, NXT. However, it began to a terrible start with a squash bout against Ridge Holland. In the 7-minute match they had at WWE NXT Spring Break-In in 2024, the match fell flat and failed to impress the audience despite the technical prowess of in-ring ability displayed in the match. 9. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal WWE SmackDown. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal began as an important opportunity for upcoming superstars. However, over the last few years, the Battle Royal has not been of much importance, with the match itself being more of a WrestleMania pre-event formality. The match failed to make its mark even this year, with fans not enthralled by the match that saw Bronson Reed pick up the win. 8. The Pride vs. The Final Testament WWE WrestleMania 40. The slow-paced and lackluster build-up of the Pride's feud with the Final Testament eventually did not translate into a spectacular in-ring tag team bout at WrestleMania 40. The fans evidently showed no interest in the multi-man match, with the only saving grace of the bout being Snoop Dogg's commentary and Bubba Ray Dudley's surprise appearance. 7. Nia Jax vs. Jade Cargill WWE SmackDown. 6. Karrion Kross vs. Xavier Woods WWE Raw. Karrion Kross has not been able to establish a meaningful connection with the fans, despite his talent and abilities. Much like many of his matches, the one against Xavier Woods in July on Monday Night Raw did not impress the audience. The duo failed to produce a stellar match, but there was a major lack of interest, and they did no favor in building up to their storyline, which had been in place for weeks. 5. Ivy Nile vs. Zoe Stark WWE Raw. 4. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee vs. Legado del Fantasma WWE SmackDown, Draft 2024. The LWO's heated feud with Legado del Fantasma was a highly dragged storyline that failed to garner any significant reactions from fans. Moreover, a match between Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee against Angel and Berto on SmackDown could not have the audience invested in their storyline. The short time-length match fell flat despite some top-notch moves and spots in the match by 4 talented stars from Mexico. 3. Awesome Truth vs. Authors of Pain WWE Raw. The Authors of Pain challenged the Awesome Truth for the WWE World Tag Team titles on Raw in May this year. Despite having a strong build-up as a tag team in the prior weeks, Miz and Truth made them look nowhere close to a dominant force and gave them the win in a terrible booking decision. 2. Bobby Lashley vs. Karrion Kross WWE SmackDown. As mentioned, the feud between the Final Testament and the Pride was a lackluster storyline heading into WrestleMania 40. Even an in-ring showdown between their dominant leaders, Karrion Kross and Bobby Lashley, failed to deliver a hard-hitting and captivating match. The audience was dead and had no reaction to the match despite some fairly good technical moves, and it became one of the worst matches of 2024 for WWE. 1. Jey Uso vs. Jimmy Uso WrestleMania 40. One of the biggest disappointments in terms of in-ring showdowns at a major stage was the dream match between real-life brothers Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso at WrestleMania 40. Despite their family lineage, bond, years of history as a successful tag team and decent rivalry build-up to WrestleMania, the twins failed to amaze the audience. The poor match production, repetitive moves and time constraints were the perfect blend for the disastrous showdown that could have cemented its place as one of the greatest in-ring matches of all time. Which match would you name as the worst WWE match of 2024? Let us know in the comments section.